From the Book of Mysteries by Jonathan Cahn, Day 188. The Power to Cast a Forest. I had to walk a bit to see what he wanted me to show me. It was a forest not far from the city, man-made and carefully tended. As we walked through the forest, he began to share. "A question," said the teacher. "Could you uproot this entire forest and then throw all the trees at once into the distance?" "Of course not," I replied. "But what if you could?" "But it's impossible." "No," said the teacher, "it is possible. But you need to learn the secret. It's a matter of timing. If you tried to uproot this particular forest and throw it in its present condition, it would, of course, be impossible. But if you tried to throw it at an earlier stage—" "What earlier stage?" "The seed stage," he said. "If you gave your bag of seeds, the seeds which, if given root, would grow into the forest, and told you to throw this bag, you would be able to do it. You would, in fact, be throwing the entire forest in the same forest, just as a different stage. But if you let the seeds become the forest, then you could never do it. It would take heavy earth-moving machinery, countless days of hard labor to clear even the smallest portion of it. Or you could toss the bag of seeds. Thus, by doing so, you possess the equivalent power of all those earth-moving machines combined and more. You would be, in effect, stronger than Samson. It would be as if you were living with superpowers." "Assuming I'm not going to move a force," I said, "how do I apply this power to my life?" "In every way," he said. "The way to deal with sin, every temptation, every evil thought, anger, gossip, lust, worry, bitterness, anything, is not to deal with it after you have let it take root and grow to become a tree or a forest. The more you allow the seed to take root, the harder it becomes to remove it and more energy it takes. And effort it takes to get rid of it is great. But rather deal with these things when they only are seeds. The moment that they rear their heads, practice this secret, and you shall save yourself countless heartaches, problems, and hours, and you'll live with the equivalent of superpowers. The power of one so strong he can throw a forest." The mission today: practice dealing with every sin and temptation in its seed form and moment. Throw it out and be glad. You just cast a forest. Scripture references: Deuteronomy 29:18, Hebrews 12:14 and 15, James 1:14 and 15.